Hi, and welcome to the Creative Treehouse. My name is Robin Broom, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Thanks for joining me in the treehouse today. Today's project is a Christmas card, a fun fold Christmas card. Aren't these cute? This idea was cased from Dawn Griffith, another Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, a pretty famous one, I might add. And let me change it to this one. So I cased hers, and I'm going to reference her video so that you can check it out, and because she'll have a lot more details than I will. I did a few changes, made some alterations, and I wanted to share those with you. I was excited about some of them. So I was excited to see her video because I had purchased this Have a Hoot stamp set and had not used it yet. I love owls, so this was so fun. Now she used the one with the two lovebirds under the mistletoe, and I used this one with the Christmas present, the owl with the Christmas present. And on the inside, it was this one. So, and I used two of the sentiments from that set as well. So it opens like this. It's kind of tucked up under, and you open it like that. Isn't that so cute? I love it. So let me tell you a couple of the adaptations I did. Originally, hers has a straight line. So hers was more like this. And when you had it like that, it was very difficult to tell where, in fact, I asked my son, I said, so how do you open this card? And with the straight line here, he tried to pull the owl. So I changed it up, and I used the envelope dies, which I think are retiring. So if you have an opportunity, get them before they're gone. It's just awesome to be able to change the flaps and things on your envelopes. It's a great die set. So I would highly recommend it. So I used the smallest one of that, and I do have it right here. If you can see this one, that's the one that I used, and I think that makes it a little bit more obvious. I think it makes it look more like a flap. And let's see, what else did I do differently? I used different colors. I used Cherry Cobbler. This is a retired DSP that I just needed to use up. I used Mossy Meadow, and let's see, Very Vanilla are these colors, as well as this color. And let's see, so this, the whole size of this is, it's 4 1/4 by 9, which is wonderful because you can get 2 cards out of your 8 1/2 by 11 piece of paper. And it's scored at, I think it's 3 7 1/4, I'm pretty sure, but you can check her video. I'll also put it in my description as well. And so once you have it scored, you're going to take your 2 1/4 inch punch, and you're going to go on the short side here, and you're going to just follow that score line and just line it up right into the center like that. Now I have the paper pushed all the way back as far as it will go here, and then I'm going to just pop it out like that. And so now you have this part. So then you will end up putting that, after you've got it all colored, your 4x4 piece right here. The trick to that is, because you have this here, you're going to want to put your adhesive here. Normally we put it on the smaller piece and adhere it, but if you do that, you might get some adhesive right there, and that would not be good. So you put your adhesive here and you glue that down, and then you're going to flip this over, and you're going to take your owl that you've done, or whatever, it doesn't have to be the owl, and it would be adhered here, and it would be colored, and then you're going to put adhesive here and then glue that right there. This is the green, the Mossy Meadow is exactly the same circle size as you punched out right here. So it's the 2 1/4, and this one is just 2. So it gives you the nice border. So 2-inch punch and the 2 1/4 inch punch. And then on this other side, I put the designer series paper. And so this is popped like that. And then let me see if I can kind of show you. There's also, let me see if I can find my little, well, It's over here somewhere. All right, while I'm looking for that, let me move my pens and I'll show you how I colored it as well, because there's just a huge difference when you color it. Let me move this out of the way and I'll show you the uncolored here, and this one is uncolored. And then let me just show you what difference it makes when you actually color it. So isn't that neat? It just comes to life. I use Cherry Cobbler here, and I think I actually use Garden Green and not Mossy Meadow, but you could do that as well. So for I use Stampin' Blends, and I also use some Stampin' Write markers. So I used the crumb cake for the owls, and you've got the center is the light, and the kind of the outside wing area I made in the dark crumb cake. I made the tree limb. I made it the light soft suede. If I had to do it again, I might make it the dark just to make a little more contrast. And these are probably dead branches, but I wanted it to look more like an evergreen. And so I used the light old olive to make it look like that. And then all around I did the light balmy blue and kind of outlined. I did the same for Mr. Owl, but he looks better the way Dawn did it, and just completely surround him by the balmy blue. And then when you're finished with that, you can use Wink of Stella or a sequin or something on those little snowflakes. And what else about that? But, oh yes, I also used the Stampin' Write markers. Like I said, I used Cherry Cobbler, Garden Green, and so saffron actually, and to color, you can't really tell, but I did his little feet and beak with the yellow. And I just find the thin on this side is just a lot easier to use, and so I used that for their hats, and the green also for their hats. So, and of course you can make them any color that you would like. So just a little explanation there. And then let me move my owl, bring this one back and show you, like I said. So this is the next tricky part, and I think I can find, oh, it fell on the floor. Hang on, so if this was here, and we'll bring Mr. Owl back and just pretend he's attached, and then if you have your thinking of you at Christmas right here, it is a little bit confusing, I think, to know how to open it, where it's supposed to open. But when you use the envelope die, I think it really makes a difference. I think it just kind of lends itself, because I thought about putting arrows or whatever. I think that would distract from the card. So I think this is exactly what it needed as compared to this. So, and then I used the oval dies for this. I had tried one with the scallops also, and I didn't like it as well. So this one does have the red scallop in there, and I liked the plain a lot better on mine. And the other thing, when you are adhering that, what you do on this one is you will take, here's my example. Dawn used a one-dimensional right here. I decided to use 3 mini dimensionals, and that's what I chose to do. I thought it would just work a little bit better. So mine are adhered by that. And so you're going to just line it up, put your dimensionals down, pull off the adhesive, and pull off the adhesive. And you're going to just lay that on there. Then you can see how it will work. So now it just kind of keeps it closed like that, and you can just open it, and there's your card. Super, super cute. The other thing I thought about doing is taking the punch out that you punched out and kind of reinserting it, just adhering it down like this. And then I think I like that look better than just leaving it, well, I kind of adhered it down, leaving it like that with the different colors. So I think that's what I'm going to go back and do on all of mine. So there is the super cute card, and with the adaptations. I hope you like it, and you might have some of your own adaptations, and I would love to see that. I'd love to hear comments. And I think that's all on that one. And like I said, I'll put all the dimensions on the description. I'll also put a link to her video so that you can watch that in detail. Because I said, what have I not told you? Did I tell you that this was a 4" by 4" piece on the very vanilla? So, and this was actually very vanilla as well, and this, which is a good thing since I just saw that the Whisper White is going to no longer be available. It'll be interesting to see what they do with that. So, because white is definitely a staple, and it's wonderful paper. So there you have it. And thanks so much for joining me in the treehouse again today for this quick little project, this adaptations. And I hope that you will like the video, that you'll leave a comment, and of course I hope that you will subscribe to the video too. I enjoy seeing my subscriptions continue to increase. It's just a lot of fun. This has been a neat experience to me to launch a YouTube channel in such a crazy year as 2020. So thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, and we'll see you next time in the treehouse. Bye-bye.